This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, February 18th, 2015. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run at noon today. Pretty evident it's still cold around here. Big trough digging in across pretty much the eastern two-thirds of the country. Big cold pool moving in from Canada into the Great Lakes. Bit of a system moving through that could bring a little bit of snow down across from the Great Lakes down into the Tennessee and Ohio River valleys, including Kentucky again. They're getting slammed with more snow. Around here, it's just going to be cold for the time being. Highs in the single digits and teens. Lows will be well below zero. Wind chills will be dangerously cold, at least 20 below or colder. Thursday doesn't look much better. Highs still in the single digits and teens. Teens mainly across our western counties. Then as we move into Friday, we have a system coming through that could bring us a little bit of light snow. There could be a slight accumulation, maybe an inch or less. Don't expect much more than that. And then that system then sweeps off to the east. And then we have to watch this system down to our south that's beginning to take shape. And we've noticed over the model trends from run to run that this system has been slowly trending a little further to the north. And that could swipe the state, especially our southern half of the state, with a bit of snow. We're going to keep watching the trends to see if this keeps moving further north or it moves back south. So the weekend could get very interesting, but nevertheless, after that, the system moves off to the east. It's cold again, with readings dropping back into the teens and a few lower 20s. And then as you see, another clipper system is coming in from the north and west. And that's going to be coming through as we move into Tuesday. See that here, and right behind that, another push of cold air. And with all this fresh snow that we could get, we could see lows at or even colder than what we'll see later in the week. So we could see even colder temperatures. And even looking further into next week, this is a week from today, next Wednesday. One system, that Clippers, now off across the eastern Great Lakes in New England. See another disturbance around Churchill, Manitoba. Another couple systems off on the west coast. You can see warm air is trying to move back in, but every time it tries to, another Clipper type system moves in and just shuts it down and brings this cold air down once again. Looks like the northeast could get slammed once again. So we move toward the end of the month and into the beginning of March at this point. You can see flow is now out of the west. That means warmer temperatures at this point, and a quicker flow, meaning we'll have a system possibly coming through with a little bit of snow. Could be mixed with some rain, especially in Nebraska. Big system out west could bring up some needed precipitation out in California. And then as we look to the end of the forecast here on March 5th, we're a couple days into the month at this point. Disturbance just off to our west, back into the southwest. And that could be a system we'd have to watch if this trend continues. You can see here, big storm beginning to take shape in the plains. Warmer air would be coming up, so we would see highs well into the 40s if this is right. But this is 2 weeks or more out, and the next run could show it being cold as it will be for the next week. Satellite image from last evening, we had a storm moving off the east coast, taking a lot of the precipitation with it. Another weak disturbance moving through the Great Lakes. It's going to kick off some snow over there, but from here to the west, it's dead quiet at this point. Watch Morning Map also proves that. This is from last evening. Wind chill advisories from here to our north. Winter weather advisories from Missouri and northern Arkansas eastward into the Carolinas. And elsewhere from here westward, there's nothing going on at this point. QPF chart shows it as well. This is precipitation for the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, showing a lot of precipitation around the Mid-South area, maybe 1 to 2 plus inches of precipitation, with only very light amounts around here.